I'm back with another quickie video, just tabletop review. You see my video on this spin saw? Well, Bushcraft USA forums, they were talking about another saw, and I went ahead and bought one. I haven't used it yet; it's brand new. But I tell you, honest God's truth, I like the new saw better than I do the spin saw. Spin saw, nothing wrong with it. There's, perfectly fine saw. The Bob Distrude saw, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a Bob Quick Bow saw or something like that. This is my new favorite saw. Let me see if I can get this open with one hand. I might have to come back. All right, yeah. Bush Monkey can do it. Go ahead, all the way around like that.
All right, that one's all the way around.
Hopefully this is going to come out because you're sitting in the sun and I'm sitting in the shade.
Ah.
There you go. Okay, now. That's it. Okay. Now, this is all cam action here. Hey!
I hurt my finger with that.
Caught you? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to put it together yet. I'm just going to... Alright, this is all cam action here. The only problem I see with this saw is to change the blade, you've got to have a couple of tools. Take this nut off if you're going to change the blade in the field. And then there's... Ow!
The blade is super sharp.
There's this thing right here that's holding it into this wood handle, and on the other side you've got a screw. I'm assuming that's, I don't know what that is, really. I'm taking that apart. I bought some extra nuts and bolts down here for this end. That I probably need to take apart, figure out what it is, and buy a couple of extras to put in the bag. Probably need to figure out what that is. Maybe buy a couple of extras. I don't know. But anyway, that's the only problems I see with this saw. With the you can use any bow saw blade with this saw, but with the spin saw, you got to use that company's blades unless you can figure out how to get the pin out from right here, which is not supposed to be hard to do, and replace that with a small bolt or maybe a Carter pin or something like that, and then the other long pin that goes into the hole here in the frame for the... You could probably, figure out some way of getting that pin out of there. It's not supposed to be that hard to do. Change the blade and then put that pin back on the new blade and put something else through that hole. But from what I understand, what I keep reading, these blades hardly ever wear out, so you really should never need an extra blade for either one of these saws. But, I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, it kind of fits together. I've only got one hand here, so like this. The price for the saws are comparable.
You want me to flip it?
Yeah, go ahead and flip it all the way up, CJ. Keep going with it. That's how you tighten it down. Keep going. Now the handle's got to go all the way in, buddy. You got to. No, you're not. You shouldn't break anything. But you got to keep your fingers out of the way. You're not going to do it like that because the table's in the way. You have to hold it up and use a palm. No. Yeah, keep your fingers out of the way. That thing's going to snap. Use a palm of your hand. Open your fingers or something. Hold it so you can do it, man.
I know, I'm trying to.
Alright, anyway.
I don't think I'm strong enough.
This has got to come up into the handle right here. There's all sorts of kind of videos about this saw out on YouTube, and really you got all this, you've got all that space there to saw with, so if you needed to saw something bigger, you wouldn't have to rotate it, or rotate the saw as much as you would with the spin saw. So we're going to go out in the backyard and do some cutting. Everybody's seen these things cut. This is just a bow saw. I'm not going to videotape all that, bore you to death with sawing wood. But I think CJ wants to try both saws. I haven't used this the Bob's Quick Bow Saw. Oh, it's right here, Bob Distrude's Quick Bow Saw. I don't know whether you can see that in the video or not. Hopefully you'll be able to. I got it at 4 Dogs, I think. 4 Dog Stove. If you do a search, 4 Dog Stove, I think is the website. I probably could have looked it up and put it in the comments. Maybe I'll do that before I post this. Anyway, so it's about $45. It's a real nice saw. I really like this saw a lot better than I do the spin saw. So I don't know whether we're going to sell the spin saw along with the extra blade and the extra wing nuts and everything I bought for it, and washers, and buy another one of these, or whether we're just going to keep the spin saw and keep this one. I don't see the point in selling the spin saw, really. The spin saw is a good saw. We just have two different saws. Anyway, alright guys, thanks for watching. Just wanted to run a quickie by you with this saw. This is a lot nicer. I like it a lot more. So pretty much it's going to be mine, and that's going to be CJ the Bush Monkeys. The spin saw is going to be CJ's the Bush Monkeys. Alright, thanks for watching guys. We'll talk at you later. Bye.